Hey guys, Lisa here. Welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. Welcome to your Scorpio reading for May. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out that info box below. All right. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that Scorpio Collective need to know for May? All right. Okay, now. So, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Strength card. Okay. I never really work out the lighting before I record, and that's the problem. So we have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. We also have Power. This is the first card that came out, Power. This has been the theme for Scorpios, all right? Stepping into your power. You already know what time it is, okay? So we have Power, and we have the Outlaw coming out. The Outlaw is like standing out on your own, forging your own path, you know, all those good things, you know? I don't know, I'm thinking Sagittarius type of energy here. So maybe you guys want to travel, go somewhere, move somewhere new, whatever the case is, but it is branching out on your own here, all right? It's like a power move. All right. I do feel like there's a lot of overthinking when it comes to this power move as well. It's like someone's making a power move that makes sense though. Like, so we have the Six of Swords coming out at the bottom of the deck, and you know that's moving on a calmer water. So it's something where it just makes more sense to make that move, you know, whatever it is for you. Okay. What's going on with this? All right, yeah, see, with the World card, oh, the Four of Pentacles fell down, but we have the World card coming out. So yeah, right, it's something that makes sense. It is an upgrade. It's a leveling up. It makes sense for you to make this power move. All right, you know that it's something that you should do, but it does require you to let go of certain things. See, with that Six of Pentacles, wow, with the Hierophant coming out, okay. With that Six of Pentacles coming out, a Six of Swords coming out, in reverse, it's like someone can't leave something, all right? So being that the Hierophant is here, this is something that's been in your life for a while, right? So this can be a long-term relationship. It could be a long-term friendship. It could be a belief system, a way of thinking, okay? You could be moving from one way of thinking, one way of perceiving the world, one way of perceiving yourself, and then moving into a new way, you know, an easier way of perceiving the world, you know? If you go from believing like, oh, I need to control everything, and you go and you switch over into, no, I need to co-create. You know, that's a belief system, you know, a belief switch, you know. It's also bringing that higher level of thinking, and it's something that brings in an upgrade. It does seem like there's a little bit of resistance from, in regards to leaving whatever it is, leaving that belief system, or leaving that old thing, whatever it is that you're used to. Okay. So that Four of Pentacles, that's like holding on, right? Someone probably feels like time is ticking. It's like, okay, I gotta let this go, but I'm so scared. It's like playing double dutch, right? And you sitting there and you out here, you ready. But it's like, when do you jump in, you know? You're just out here bouncing and waiting for the rhythm and never jump into and start jumping rope. I just dated myself. Do people play double dutch anymore? I don't know, whatever. Ten of Wands coming out. That's the releasing of a burden, okay? Dropping like a heavy load there. Carrying the load, making a power move to drop that load. It's something about like time's wasting, you know, someone might feel that pressure. Or they might just be feeling the pressure from the universe. I definitely feel this introspection. Someone's in their mind a lot about this decision, this power move, whatever it is for them. We have the Ten of Swords coming out with the Four of Swords, both coming out in reverse. The Ten of Swords is like a cycle, closing a cycle that was kind of painful, okay? Someone was used to this, right? Let's put it up right for a bit so you can really get the illustration and get the emotion out of this. You see, like, this is a very uncomfortable position that someone's in. They've been in this, you know? They got used to this. Their body grew into this shape, you know? And now they're being led to step out of this box. As like, possibly as uncomfortable as the situation was, or as painful as it was to someone's spirit or whatever, they still stayed in it, it seems. And now someone's thinking, why? Why did I put so much time? There's a need to go in, right, with the Four of Swords, but wow, all the sword energy, King of Swords coming out, the major clarity. Let's look into that, because I feel like there's a lot of overthinking. For something that someone already knows they need to do. Okay. What are we talking about? Okay. Someone, yeah, so someone's in their head and trying to find logical reasons to hold on to whatever this old thing is when they need to just follow their heart, because they're driving themselves crazy, going in circles, like trying to be logical with this, with whatever the situation is, but it's keeping them kind of trapped. It's like someone's looping in this logic. It's like, okay, you come to this conclusion, like, okay, I'm going to hold on to this, right? It makes sense for me to do this. I put my investment and my time into this. It doesn't make sense for me to leave. Great, fine. But then your heart keeps calling someone. It keeps calling elsewhere, calling you to go elsewhere. So then it brings you right back to that loop again of, wait, no, I can't do that because this makes sense. I need to hold on to this. It doesn't make sense to do anything else. Cool. And then your heart calls again, you know, and it's like, okay, follow your heart. Your heart is telling you something. Obviously the logic method isn't working with this situation, and it's not killing off whatever your heart is telling you. It's not killing off your desires, no matter how much you want to logic or explain it for yourself. All right. Someone found like a path that was a key to their heart space. Whether this is a person or this can just be it's a passion, a career that they really want to do, all right? And it just doesn't make sense to switch careers. Whatever the case is, someone's becoming very clear, like, okay, my heart is not going to let this go. Now what? You know, even though someone tried to talk themselves out of it, it seems. Okay. I feel like that time, if somebody was trying to talk themselves out of whatever this heartfelt path is, that time is about to be over, you know? Because I feel like there might have been a little bit of like illusion when it came to that, like someone might have been deluding themselves. But I feel like that's coming to an end. Like it's about to be very clear, like, okay, I can logically see that my heart is over there on that path, you know? That becomes very clear. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment energy. Yeah, with the Five of Wands coming out in reverse, it's like, this is a card of like conflict. It's like dropping that conflict now. Someone's no longer, they're like, okay, all right, I surrender. My heart wants this. It's not going to go away, whatever. But now it's just like, what do you do next? It is forcing someone, because see, I feel like it's some delusion there, because now it's forcing someone to look in with the Hermit card. They kind of don't want to look at the fact that they might have been lying to themselves all this time. Godly. All right, let's go into blockages. This could be you, or this can be someone that you're attached to. Okay, they could be feeling this way about you, or it could be you feeling this way about someone, or a path, you know, whatever the case is. I still feel like there's some confusion as to why someone's heart is pulling them in a direction, but now they're not clear about that. They might not be clear about that as of yet, or that might be a process, but the clarity is, okay, for whatever reason, my heart is going there. I don't know why, I don't know what's over there, but it's going there, you know. So if this is a person, they might not think like, okay, because it looks like it's a wish fulfillment, whatever this power move is. So if, let's say if it's a person, they might be like, damn, why can't I get over this person? You know, not like, oh my God, this is a dream come true. This is my wish fulfillment. Not that, it's not that level of acknowledgement yet. It's just like, fuck, my heart, what is my heart doing? It's some type of disconnect going on there. All right, what's the blockage? Yeah, okay, see, then it's like, okay, all right, I surrender. I understand. For whatever reason, my heart is going over there, whatever. I ain't doing nothing about it. So, Eight of Pentacles coming out again in reverse, all right? Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles coming out with the Six of Pentacles, which is equal reciprocity, all right? And then we have the King of Cups. See, there's a lot of emotions. It's like, it's a lot of emotions for this thing, but someone is not trying to accept that they have these emotions. We have the Page of Cups coming out the bottom of the deck in reverse, along with this Sun card in reverse. So the Page of Cups, I look at that as like a love expansion pact. That's how I look at it, okay? This is like a blossoming of someone's heart space. It's a leveling up, a tapping into their heart space more than they have before, all right? They're not allowing for that expansion and ultimately that happiness with the Sun card, all right? And they need to make that final judgment call. But they're just, oh God, with the Four of Pentacles, they're just holding on. So they don't want to make this the Fool card. They don't want to take this leap of faith. Okay. It is, like I said, it is something, it's a power move that makes sense, okay? Because it's a power move. And when I say power move, it's like because when you make this change, it is going to affect a bunch of things. It's going to shift your life dramatically, rather, okay? Whether other people are involved in your life or not. But it's going to shift your life dramatically. So for some of you, this could be a move, right? Leaving your hometown and going elsewhere. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I was just saying, like, leaving your home to go elsewhere. And then I heard, like, home is where the heart is. Like someone feels, oh my gosh. Whew. Oh gosh, are we getting this mushy? Okay, if this is love, it's like, okay, someone feels like their heart is with someone that they're not it feels like a distance, okay? All right. But that's where their heart feels home at. Oh, okay. Well, here we are with it. Here we are with it. All right. This. Yeah. All right. Well, this was confirmation. So I didn't want to go down this route. But so these two people. These two people are clarified by the King of Cups. Are clarifying the King of Cups. The King of Cups, this is being, in this case, this will be like major love. Okay. Major love in a connection. And they're a match, right? With the two roses, they're both looking in the same direction. See, someone feels like, oh my gosh. Someone feels like this person is a match. This is their match. Soul tie, all that. Now this card came out with the depth, the well. It just feels like it's just a deep, this feels like a deep connection. And it feels like with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like it's equal reciprocity here. But someone's not working on it. And that's a blockage. What are they failing to see? Whoever this is, who's choosing not to work on it. Rather, let me look at the Eight of Pentacles and why isn't their work being put in? It could be a mutual thing, okay? So why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Ooh, we got all this energy. Stop. Stop. With the intuitive guidance. All right. Someone might feel intuitively led to like, okay, it's some type of barrier here that's stopping the two. This feels like a really spiritual connection. I feel like Spirit is playing a role in this connection, like, then why would it be a blockage then? Oh, okay. So we have a Queen of Wands coming out with the Five of Cups. Oh, yeah. All right. This might be a third party, whatever. All right. We're not going down that route. All right. What are they feeling to see? This person is feeling to see that. See, I don't. It feels. It's weird with this intuitive guidance here. It feels like something's getting misconstrued. Like, somebody is definitely getting intuitive guidance about this connection, okay? Or, you know, spirit guides are playing a role in this. See, I don't know if they're saying like to stop or if the person is just blocking the spiritual connection. Anyway. What are they failing to see? We have the Lovers card coming out with the Four of Cups in reverse. I mean, not in reverse. Four of Cups. This is straight up just tossing a soulmate away. This is what someone's failing to see. So see, it's this lack of clarity. Okay. Someone's clear about their heart, like their heart can't let go. let's keep it to love because it feels like love. If somebody is very clear, like, okay, for whatever reason, my heart is over there, you know, or whatever. I feel like they feel the soul tie, but it's such a disconnect between them and their heart that it's causing like static with them and their intuitive guidance, you know? Because if this person really looks in, they don't want to look in neither with the Hermit card. They don't want to admit it to themselves that they've been lying to themselves all this time. Because if they look in, they'll realize that they were lying to themselves. So they'd rather, see, they're deluding themselves. That's what's happening. They're deluding themselves. But they feel it. They feel it, but they're deluding themselves. How? As deep as this feels, yeah, whatever. Okay. Because I want to say they don't have the full picture. Like, part of them are like, yeah, I love this, or I don't even think they're admitting, probably not admitting to that completely. They might just say, like, yeah, for whatever reason, my heart is into it, but I don't think they're my soulmate, you know? Like, is it that type of weird logic that they're creating, and it doesn't make sense? That's what it feels like. So even though it feels like information is hidden from this person, they're actually hiding it from themselves on some inception shit. Like, they went to the deep parts of their they went to the deep parts of their mind and buried that thing, you know, buried the truth. And now they're on the you know, they're out of the basement, they're on the higher floors, you know what I mean? They're like, I don't know. I feel something, but I don't know. And it's like, yeah, you buried that thing deep. Oof. I feel like the jig is up though. Okay, they're not gonna be able to like hide from that for much longer. Hide from having feelings. Somebody else had this energy, this inception type of energy. Well, I get it, whatever. All right, what's up, guys? Where we at? 22? Look at. All right, now. They said, I'm going to show you again now. So this came out earlier, right? It came out in a verse. This expansion pack. They didn't want to open up. They don't want to accept the love expansion. So they're not accepting his happiness neither. This is advice coming out. It just came out upright. Open up that damn love expansion pack and open up to the happiness. That's it. All right, so this is advice here with the Page of Cups, the Sun card. Taking some type of action forward, some type of offer. I don't want to say they don't realize that they're throwing away a soulmate, but they probably, because it's buried so deep and they're deluding themselves, they might not realize, then they wouldn't realize the severity of it until like way later on when they do open this up. Then they're like, oh, I already had that. I dropped that, you know, I tossed it with that Four of Cups energy. I was reckless with it. Okay. Trying to find that Four of Cups again. Yeah, see? I was careless with it, you know? All right, let me see what well, we definitely have to check out the Romance Angels. What do the Romance Angels have to say? All right, cards. Love yourself first. Now, and then we have worth waiting for at the bottom of the deck. I really don't like when this card comes out. I'm gonna tell you that. So I'm gonna say this. If you are, let's say you're cross-watching or, wow. let's say you're cross-watching, right? Or I feel like this reading is for the person who's dealing with the person who is ignoring or denying the connection. This is meant to tell the person who acknowledges the connection what the other person is doing or thinking, right? Because this is advice that's coming out. Like, don't trip. Love yourself first, okay? We do have the word waiting for it. It's just showing like, okay, something is going to happen, but it's not going to happen like, you know, how you think it should happen. And then we have the trust coming out. You have healing family issues. This person has some things they have to work out before they can learn how to explore their heart more. They have some inner work to do with their heart, okay? But we do have the passion, like there's clearly passion here, okay? And then we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Now, I feel like it's so weird when this comes out because it does seem like it's a connection that spirit is on board with. But it's saying like, okay, but you don't get all codependent and wait for them to get ready, right? Because they do have their own work to do. It just seems like one of those situations where you gotta kind of leave it alone, and then they come back. You know what I mean? It's just, you see it all the time in these readings, and it's just annoying. It's like, yeah, like the trick to like twin flames is don't love on them, and then it works. It's like, what? Stupid. All right, but yeah, so yeah, look at that. It's gonna be an act of self-love for if you're dealing with someone who you're in a spiritual connection with and they're just denying it, or they're not acknowledging it, or they're just not acknowledging it. They have a lot of hard work that they have to do for themselves. You're gonna have to choose self-love here, all right? You have to face your shadow and be decisive. You're gonna have to stand your ground. Because it's a spiritual connection, that doesn't mean that you accept whatever and just wait for them to come around. That's why I hate this card when it comes out, because I know this could get misconstrued. It doesn't mean you wait for them to get right, okay? It means you go off, you do you, and just know that that's probably gonna play out later on, and you can't do nothing about it. So you might as well go do you. You decide what you want, and then it can come to you in another, in another vessel. That story is still playing, right? But you just go out and enjoy, do you, okay? All right. It might be triggering someone's shadow. I feel like both parties, whatever this is, I feel like both parties are probably triggered by the connection, all right? But don't fall into that codependency or trying to force anything. Let go of your control issues popped out too. So if they're not giving you the love that you want, they're not taking action, you're gonna have to put your foot down and say, you know what, I'm out. I'm good. Be decisive with that. All right. I'm gonna pull an animal spirit for the masculine and one for the feminine. However you identify, that's up to you. I feel like the masculine is I don't know. Actually, I don't know. So you figure out who you are. Let's say the masculine is the one that's running or are not unzipping their love expansion pack, all right? And let's say the feminine one is more open, all right? It can be reversed, but just for the sake of this, let's do that, all right? So for the masculine, who needs to open up their heart, what is a power animal for them? Yeah. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things, and parrot spirit, watch your words. See, this person, whoever this person is, they have to work on some things that have nothing to do with the other character in this connection. So that needs to be understood. All right, and now for the feminine. Chameleon spirit, act as if I'm taking this card literally right now. Like, oh, this is funny. Oh, bottom of the deck, know your worth. All right, know your worth. Don't sit around waiting for this motherfucker. I don't care how spiritual the connection is. All right, you can find something else. Shit. All right, but listen, chameleon spirit, I'm taking this literally. Act as if you don't give a, because it's one of those like Chinese finger traps, you know what I mean? The more you try to push for it, the more it just messes up, you know what I mean? Then you let go, you're just like, you know what? All right, I'm good. And then it works, you know? That, oh, I wasn't looking for love, and then love comes. You know, it's one of those situations. It's a push and pull. You guys are spiritually connected, so if you're pushing, they're gonna pull, or they're gonna be retracted. Whatever, you get what I'm saying, all right? Keep it chill, keep it playing, do you, all right? Now, and spirit, time to collaborate. On the other side, they had watch your words. These both are cards of manifestations. Both parties need to, I feel like both are being triggered by the connection to go deeper into their spiritual world, okay? Because the spiritual world is a spiritual connection. So it makes sense for spirit to pull you guys back to get to the common thread of your love. So you guys have to get stronger as a spiritual being, okay, to handle this connection better and to honor this connection better. All right, cool. Whew. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tarot and Heal, personal reading, info box below, Patreon, info box below, Instagram, Tarot and Heal. All right. Until we meet again, peace.